Check out our merchandising store, visit shop.HeliSimmer.com. Hello everyone, as usual we'll be sharing with you some of the latest news and developments in the world of helicopter flight simulation. We hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something new, and this is the last episode of 2023. Happy New Year, welcome to the weekly flyby. JRX has been hard at work during the last few months, getting their 407 into X-Plane 11 and 12. The day has finally come, and just in time for the holiday season. Ladies and gentlemen, she is out. As you can see by the feature list on our website, JRX didn't hold back, and they seem to have done an excellent, thorough job. Find the link in the video description to check out the features list and where to buy this helicopter for X-Plane. Back in March, we got news about a new project for Microsoft Flight Simulator. A Bk117 was being made by community member Benedict Rasseter. His goal is to bring this model to Microsoft Flight Simulator as accurately as possible. Back then he only told us about the Bk117, but now we know he is also working on a B0105, with the Bk117 being the priority. The decision was made once he realized he could reuse a lot of parts from both helicopters and both would benefit from being developed together. Benedict has now decided to develop these helicopters under the name Rigid Rotor Designs, and he tells us a bit about how the project are progressing. The Bk117 has a tail section completely done by now, with a high level of detail and accuracy down to the screw level. Both 4K and 8K textures are being made, and we are told to expect the same quality in the entire model. The landing gear, engines and main rotor are also ready for texturing, with the 3D modeling being finished. Nonetheless, this project still needs help, and Benedict is asking the community to provide photos of both helicopters so we can use them as reference. You can reach out to him on his Discord server and use that as a way to share your photos or perhaps provide other kinds of help. All the relevant links are in our article, check the video description. Navigraph's yearly community survey results are out, and in this extensive survey we can find out some interesting results and what it seems to be a rise in virtual helicopter pilots. The call to arms was made and the community responded. Nearly 24,000 simmers answered Navigraph's questions on their 2023 survey, and as usual the company made these results publicly available so you can take a nice look at how our community has evolved. The first piece of data I checked out was of course the amount of community members that enjoy helicopters, and I had quite a nice surprise. It seems almost 20% of simmers get to the chopper and enjoy these birds. It's a bit hard to make a comparison with previous surveys since the data was presented differently, yet it seems like we are seeing some more simmers getting into the fun of flying helicopters. Also interesting is the fact that nearly 17% of the users that responded to the survey use VR, which is quite impressive. The growth of virtual reality within the flight simulation community has been steady. I still believe flight simulation is the epitome of VR, so that seems to check out. The survey has a lot of data, and I obviously won't go through all it here, but it seems quite an interesting study and a fabulous cross-section view of our community. Check out the link in the video description to learn how to access the full report. Boundless got into the holiday season with the re-release of their Hull Infirmary scenery. The company is releasing the scenery as a thank you token to the community for both X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12, and they ask us to keep an eye at brand new features such as snow effects in X-Plane 12 for example. It's a small scenery but very cool. Check out the link in the video description to find where to get this freeware scenery. In their season's message, Polychop Simulations talked about the struggles behind bringing the Kiowa to DCS, the current state of the project, and some exciting features. In a Facebook post, the company talked about the difficulties they found. Unfortunately, their coder had some very serious health problems and had to be replaced by 2 new team members who had to get up to speed with the project and split it logically so they could both advance with the project. Polychop states that this year has not been the year of the Kiowa Warrior release, which is obvious, but the team is thrilled to finally see a light at the end of the tunnel, which they say is approaching fast. The post also mentions new features that were added meanwhile, which include but are not limited to level 2 manned systems, an overhauled control display subsystem, optical display assembly, pilot display unit, and the improved data modem, which is all pretty exciting. Also exciting is the fact that Polychop confirmed the Kiowa Warrior was sent to Eagle Dynamics and passed the flight model tests. Polychop says that they are confident that they will finally be able to break the regular silence surrounding the development of the Kiowa module and let us know more in the near future, so stay tuned. At the HeliSimmer.com shop, you will find a lot of different merchandising such as t-shirts, hats, mugs, and even products exclusive to our members. Speaking of which, our store also features a membership option where you can donate to HeliSimmer.com monthly. Among other perks, members will have discounts on the entire catalog and even the previously mentioned exclusive products not available to anyone else as a special thank you. Visit shop.helisimmer.com to find more. One of the most precious things we can have in this world is our health. Another very precious thing is our family. Godfriend's developer Jonks is going through some hard times as his father has gone through emergency brain surgery. To help the family, Godfriend's released a 100% free experimental helicopter, the Modzy Mk3 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The helicopter is free, but the team is asking us to donate to Jonks' family, and you can do that by using GoFundMe. I donated myself right as I started writing the article, and I urge you to do the same as well. The Godfriends team has been rock solid with the community, and this is definitely one of those times where we can rise as a community and help one of our members. Please check out the link in the video description. During their State of the Sim stream, Blackbird Simulations has shown quite a bit of what's coming, and the upcoming Huey for Microsoft Flight Simulator was showcased as well. The owner of the company, Colin, talked about the origin of the project, which comes from the Air Force, and we get to know that the flight model, which is full custom, comes from the company's work with the Air Force's TH-1H. Aerodynamics and physics effects, such as retreating blade stall, vortex ring state, translational tendencies, and proper auto-rotations are to be expected. A date of release was not indicated, but the company says it's close, and Blackbird Simulations confirmed it will work on the Xbox. As part of the internal beta team, I have been giving her a spin or two, and I can confirm she's shaping up really nicely. You can check the full video on Blackbird Simulations YouTube channel, check the link in the video description. And Polychop made the news twice this week. As the company gets ready to release a major update on the Gazelle, we get a new trailer showcasing the French helicopter. On the recent update on their Facebook page, which I addressed earlier in this video, Polychop addressed both the upcoming Kiowa and the veteran Gazelle, both for DCS of course. On that update, Polychop stated that the helicopter will see intermittent updates including but not limited to the flight model, AI gunners, a graphical facelift, and English cockpit. The company has now released a new trailer of the Gazelle, which you can find on their YouTube channel and watch a bit here as well. There's really nothing special about it and no new features are shown, but it seems like Polychop is building up momentum for future updates. Don't forget that our weekly FlyBy video playlist is here to help. It showcases the highlights from the past week so you can stay informed and up to date. Check it out to catch up on all the latest trends and never fall behind. I'll finish this week's video by wishing you all an amazing year of 2024. I will see you next year in a new video. Until then, take care and fly safe.